Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a KV-220-2. It's a Tier 5 Soviet premium heavy tank. It's located on the north spawn of Ensk encounter and it's under the command of James 5BX. And he's in platoon with Entelzar and Godzilla, or Godzilla 71. Now I know Entelzar is a member of What Arty Noobs and he sent this replay to me so I could have a look at it. And I thought, wow, this is quite special. Now the KV-220-2, most of you will have got one Christmas before last because Wargaming were putting them into the loot boxes. And yep, James was just playing around with Entelzar there, trying to turn into his rear. Now it's armed with a 76mm gun, but it's got a KV-3 hull. The gun is capable of 110 alpha and it can penetrate 99mm of armour, so it's perfectly acceptable as a gun for damaging the enemy. And the hull, well, the hull is very difficult for them to penetrate because it's got very thick armour all round, but they can certainly penetrate the turret because it's just a standard KV-1 turret. Now all three of them are headed down to the town centre, and as this is an encounter map, it's all about the cap, but they want to engage the enemy heavy tanks and take them out. Okay, should be able to spot the enemy. There's the first one, T-28. James gets around the corner, locks on, fires one into the T-28, who's not paying attention, and he should, because when you're facing a KV-220 and you've got thin armour like a T-28, yep, unfortunately that's Godzilla trying to squeeze through the gap before us. Just have a quick look round. There's Godzilla. Yeah, he's going to go first. Oh, enemy Arty up ahead. Okay, we've got a KV-1, a T-28 over to the left. Oh, and an OI experimental a little further off. He puts one round into the rear of the KV-1. There's the T-28. He managed to get a hit onto us, actually. Finally managed to penetrate us. And, well, the KV-1 did as well. But there goes the T-28. One shot. Just needs to side scrape. Oh, no, that's a bad hit there from that KV-1. But he's going to go to work on his ports. He's getting nice pens. That's better. Yep. Took a hit, but he's now going to bully this guy until he gets the kill. And he's getting pens with just about every shot. Yeah, look at that. Holes. And lost the driver, but I don't think you'll worry about that. Yep, there goes the KV-1. Well, he's lost half his hit points in that engagement. And it looks like Entelzar and Godzilla. Well, Godzilla went off to the south, but Entelzar stuck around. And that T-28 on our team is getting in the way. And now, yep, James B is actually going to work on the boobies. He's aiming for the boobies. It's not the Madonna with the fallen boobies. This is the OI, and the OI gets killed in the end by Entelzar. Okay, looks one shot, and apparently we've got a steel wall. Oh, Entelzar just got wiped out by that Matilda, and I think he's going to angle to try and protect himself from the Matilda's 2-pounder. That's it. Try and get shots through the lower plate or the driver port. Gets another one in, kills the Matilda. Stug 3B showing us his side. Yeah, they're trying to get away, so now James is going to chase after them. We've got a Strodny Viz 39, that's the Czech tank, tier 4. Yeah, he's being very careful, but not careful enough. That tracked him. This will kill him. Oh, no, it didn't actually. It's going to need at least 3 or 4 more shots like this to kill. Now it's just 2 heavy tanks there, Godzilla and James 5BX. Okay, moves forward. Can see the Strodny now. Strodny means medium in Czech. And there you go, it's got him. The KV-1 was engaging Godzilla, and we're now shooting into his ass. That one hit his tracks. Gorzilla's still got most of his hit points, but suddenly, yep, James B notices the T14, the premium American heavy. Fires one in to track him. Reverse side scraping on him now. Gonna try and get shots through that front plate. Tracks the guy. Now, can he get rounds through that drive wheel? Yes, he can. So he's just got to keep firing through that drive wheel until the guy expires. And he's got him. That's his top gun. There's 3 enemies remaining. The enemy is capping. Oh, we lose Godzilla. And he tries to get the kill on that KV-1. He only needs 1 shot to pen and he can get the kill. But we got tracked. He was just having a quick look behind him at that Panzer IIIJ, who should have turned around the corner and shot him in the rear. Yep, we've been tracked again. And he's continually tracking us. And there's not much we can do because our repair kit's still on cooldown. So long as he keeps tracking us like this, we're immobilized. And there's 2 in the cap now. And he makes a mistake. He gets too close. And now we can track him, but unfortunately he's still tracking us. About to get the cooldown. The moment we do, we can pull back and then side scrape off. Okay, we've got our repair kits. That's it. 1 shot in to immobilize him. Now we can kill him. Lock on. And that's right through the side. There's the Panzer IIIJ. And there is the... Oh, they're both Panzer IIIJs. Oh, this should be fairly easy then. He just needs to get behind this wreck of the T-28 and use that as additional armor and finish these guys off. 1 of those kills and he's got a Radleys. Yes, that's a Radleys. Now, to win the game, he just needs that Panzer IIIJ to die. He's using the wreck. He's got minimal health left, whereas the Panzer IIIJ is a lot healthier. Locks on. No, he's manually aiming, actually. Nice. Just fire through the flag. That's it. Don't give him anything to work with. And that wins the game. Well played, sir. Only 86 hit points left out of 900, but he still wins the game. Well played, James 5BX. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And oh my gum, you're not going to believe this. This was his first ace tanker in the KV-220-2, which is a bit of a troll heavy, to be honest. In fact, it's very much a troll heavy. It's a very nice little tank. But you saw, Godzilla got taken down. So did Entelsar. But yes, James B 5BX survived the battle. And he picked up a whole basket full of medals. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. A master gunner for getting 5 armor penetrating hits in a row. He got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one, he managed to get 14. He got a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy, a shellproof for blocking more damage than the hit points of your own vehicle, and a hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks. And that's just the ordinary medals. Now we've got the epics and the battle heroes. Well, starts with an epic. He got a Radley Waters medal for getting at least 8 kills. He actually ended up with 9 in this one. He got a Spartan medal. He survived a ricochet or non-penetrating shot when he had less than 10% of his hit points left. A cool-headed for receiving at least 10 ricochets or non-penetrating shots in a row. A crucial contribution because combined with his other teammates, he managed to get at least 12 kills in total in the platoon. A high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, a defender for resetting the gap and getting at least 70 defense points in process, and lastly a steel wall for blocking the most damage in the game, at least 11 hits and surviving the battle. And that is one hell of a medal haul. Let's have a look at the win 8. 24,730. You rarely see win 8 figures that actually go up into the 20,000s. And when you do, it's normally a very special battle. This was one of them. Let's have a look at the team scores and see how he dominated. Well, he's the only player to get over 4,000 hit points in damage. In fact, it's just incredible to see exactly how much damage he did compared to the other tanks. He certainly carried his team. You can see that 4,028 went to James 5BX, 1,353 went to Godzilla, and 722 went to Entel. The high scorers on the enemy team were their KV-1 with 1693, the T-14 with 1557, and their OI Experimental with 1360. He also picked up a Defender medal for resetting the gap as well. When it came to kills, you can see here that Godzilla, James 5BX managed to get 9 kills in this game. Godzilla got 2 and Entel got 2, and that means between them they got 13 kills. Only 2 other members of the team actually managed, out of their entire team, actually managed to get a kill, and that was the Matilda and the Churchill 1. So between them, this platoon absolutely monstered the enemy. And when it came to base XP, we can see that, yes, James 5BX is right at the top, 2,055. That's a very, very high ace tanker, very high XP. You rarely see XPs that go over 2,000 base XPs. That is one of the rarest ones I've seen in a long while. 995 went to Godzilla 71, 767 went to Entel. He fired 52 rounds of 76mm ammunition during that game, got 48 direct hits and 40 penetrations, so only 4 rounds didn't hit the target they were aimed at, and that's pretty good accuracy. Damage of 4,028 hit points, all of it was done at close range. He received 48 hits from the enemy, 48! Only 7 of those penetrated, 41 non-penetrations, and most of those came from the same tank, the KV-1, who just kept on tracking him and holding him there until the Panzer IIIJs could cap out. But unfortunately for him, yes, James 5BX did have a repair kit that was available, and as soon as it was available, he was able to deal with that KV-1 and get rid of him. 2,680 hit points of damage blocked by armour, 11 enemy vehicles damaged, 9 killed, and he also managed to get 3 capture points and 100 defence points, so he reset the cap multiple times to get over the maximum. On a free-to-play account, he earned 68,324 credits from the game, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away a profit of 9,280 credits. He received 37 bonds for the awards, and 2,055 XP plus 548 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 2,603 experience points altogether. I think you can see why I did this replay straight away. It's only took place yesterday. Only yesterday, 8 o'clock in the evening yesterday. So that's what, that's 8 hours ago that battle took place, and I've had this sitting in there in my inbox, and I finally got around to running the videos, and yes, this one had to be done straight away. So congratulations, James 5BX. That was an absolute monster round in the KV-220-2, and I expect that a lot of other people will be taking their KV-220-2 out to see if they can replicate what you can do. And I suggest that if they're going to do it properly, they ought to get another couple of other players also with KV-220-2s out to do exactly the same. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel please, and thank you for watching.